What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. Folks, I want to talk to you about self-defense. This is an introduction to self-defense, which is going to be great, I think, for beginner, intermediate, advanced, wherever you are, as far as your training journey. This is going to be valuable to you, I think. So, why self-defense? Well, this channel, Holistic Heritage Homestead, we have a holistic approach. It's in the name. So, thinking holistically, you should be able to protect your family. You should be able to protect yourselves. You should be able to protect innocent people out there in the world. And some of the things I'm going to talk about are some of the things that I've learned over many years of martial arts training and getting into some trouble in my younger years. So I hope this gives you value. So going right into it, folks, whatever I talk about in this video, I'm going to break down in future videos certain parts of it and dissect it and get into more detail. But I want to throw some valuable information at you right now. So first things first, avoid fights. Fights are bad. People get hurt. People go to the hospital. People pass away. Avoid fights. Number one, verbal, non-violent conflict resolution. So you want to try to use your words first. Verbal, non-violent conflict resolution. Very simple. Talk your way out of situations. Also, situational awareness. Look around you. Look for exits. Look for ways to get away. Also, there's no shame in running. Running could save your life. Could save someone else's life that you might end up taking if you were to end up fighting them. And there's no shame in that. So put your egos to the side and think responsibly. Okay? So getting right into it. Whenever there might be a situation that arises, one of the number one things you want to do is use your words. As you're using your words, you want to posture and position yourself in a way that is non-threatening, but also puts you in a position to defend yourself and defend others around you. Okay? One of the best things to do is to put your chin down, put your shoulders up a little bit, and put your hands up. You kind of want to make a little bit of a box. And my hands are open. All right. There's very little difference from this and this, folks. Very little difference. If I'm facing somebody and they're going to attack me and I'm doing this, I don't want to fight. That doesn't quite communicate that I don't want to fight. This means I'm ready. Let's do it. This means, no, please help me. I'm sorry, whatever. This is more submissive looking, but it's the same thing, essentially, to a trained person. And what I'm doing is I'm limiting my target. You don't want to put your chin in the air because boo, boo, that's how you get knocked out. Protect your chin, protect your jaw. Anybody that does boxing, kickboxing, any martial arts, you should know that, okay? So I put my chin down. Also, it looks more submissive. It looks more submissive. I don't want a problem. My hands are up, okay? So you want to position. You want to put your strong foot in back if you have the opportunity, but listen, real life self-defense, you might be standing where you're standing, how you're standing. You might not have the opportunity to switch feet or whatever, okay? Situational awareness right there. So you want to be prepared and look at your exits. I'm looking around. My hands are up. My chin is down. My shoulders are up. I'm kind of in a boxing position or a kickboxing position already. And now I use my words. For example, Johnny wants to fight me. Johnny's ego is hurt. Happens with guys. That's what happens to us a lot. Listen, Johnny, I don't want a problem with you. Listen, man, I want a problem with you. Look at the size of you. Look at the size of me. I don't want to fight you. You kill me, man. I'm sorry. I appeal, or I try to cater to their ego, okay? Listen, I don't want a problem with you. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll leave. I'll leave. If you're in a bar, if you happen to drink, I don't condone that. But if you are, listen, I'll buy you a beer, man. My problem, I'm sorry. You know what? I'll buy a beer for all your friends. Listen, folks, it's better to spend 20, 30, 40 bucks than go to the hospital or send someone to the hospital. Put your ego to the side. Use your brain. I'll buy you a beer. I'm sorry. I'll leave. Me and my friends, we're going to go this way. You go that way. Those types of things. What I'm doing, besides giving Johnny an out, I'm giving Johnny the chance, okay, to save himself from some damage, okay? What I'm also doing the entire time at the beginning of a situation is I'm also presenting a legal case for myself. That's right, folks. I'm not just communicating to Johnny, I'm communicating to everyone around me. And then when something does happen and Johnny goes to the hospital, well, I've got witnesses that say, I don't know, that guy, Colin, he was just saying, I don't want to fight, please leave me alone. He was trying to leave. He looked like he was scared. This stuff is going to help you. You can send checks in the mail, folks. I might have just saved you from a lawsuit right there. Just saying, whatever. There's the Buy Me a Coffee link. Please check out our page. But seriously, though, listen, I don't want a problem. Look at the size of you. Look at the size of me. I don't want a problem. I don't want to fight you. I'm just going to leave. Now, what I'm doing is I'm looking. As far as morality goes, the whole thing about waiting for somebody to strike you first, that's garbage. Whoever told you that they lied to you and they misinformed you. All you need is a threat. You need to think your life is in danger. If Johnny goes to move, boom, I'm already reacting. If he goes to move, if he's going to grab, if he's going to strike, if he makes that move, I'm reacting, okay? And that could be Johnny going to grab me, that could be him going to throw a punch. And with training, you'll learn to, people telegraph, they'll show you what they're gonna do, and you learn to read that. That's where you get into more intermediate, more advanced training, and just sparring, fighting, training, whatever. But yeah, you don't have to wait for Johnny to commit and start attacking you completely and throwing combinations. Right before he's about to hit, right before he's about to grab, or you see that movement, that real movement that is a threat, then you react. Hit first, hit fast, hit hard. Okay, 3 H's. I learned that in my Kempo training. Hit first, hit fast, hit hard. Make it count. Make it count. So if I see anything happening, this is a beautiful position to be in, because I've got all my boxing techniques right from here, my kickboxing techniques, my intermediate techniques as far as range, my grappling, or for you kung fu practitioners, your Kempo practitioners, your trapping range, your point of manipulation. For grapplers, this is a good range because if I can touch that person, I can hit that person, okay? And if not with my hands, with my legs, whatever. So this is where I could hit. I'm in range, I'm out of range. A lot of boxing and kickboxing is just about range, folks. Know where you can hit someone and know where you can't. Also, look at them. I'm looking and assessing, wow, that person's tall. They've got long arms. If I get within a certain range, they could hit me. I don't want to do that. So the next part is a matter of preference and your stylistic, your preference, what you're comfortable with. If you're a grappler, you might want to just be up close and personal to be able to shoot, to go for that throw. You're a judo practitioner or whatever. If you are, let's say you're tall and you've got a great jab, great cross punch, great boxing skills, you might want to keep somebody at distance. And with that, a friendly little, hey, listen, Johnny, I'm sorry, I don't want a problem. To create distance, shock Johnny a little bit, and then give me the distance that I want. Boom, for me to react and do what I want to do. Okay, so range, think about your range. And this comes with practice. You're going to start to put all these things together naturally because you're going to practice, and that's what happens. Muscle memory, mental memory. So what I like about this position is I've got my jab, I've got my cross, I've got my hook, I've got my elbows, I've got my knees, I've got all this stuff. I can grab, boom, headbutts, you name it. You have so many things available, okay? So many things available. Your ridge hands, boom, right here. Your ridge hands, your palm strikes, okay? One of the next videos, I'm actually going to discuss the value, well, the next video is plural. I'm going to discuss the value of elbows in short range combat, and also of ridge hands, which I think is a great thing that's a carryover from traditional martial arts to modern martial arts, MMA. Ridge hands are great, just as effective, if not more effective, or perhaps more versatile than hook punches, in my opinion. So yeah, nonverbal conflict resolution, try to leave. Look for the exits. Assess the person, assess their range, assess your range, okay? Think about, know your style, know your comfort zone. Do you want that distance? Do you want to be up close and personal? For me, not the tallest person in the world, and also I've got a Kempo jiu-jitsu background. I like to be close. From here, I can strike, bang, right there. I could come from here, hands up, hey, listen, Johnny, I don't have a problem. Johnny goes to make a move, bang, right there. And what I'm doing, my chin is down, my shoulders up, and I'm protecting my face. Johnny's getting set up for elbows all day, right here. And I've got a lot of options with that. And from here, for example, the combination I'm going to work on in a future video is I'm here, hey, listen, Johnny, I don't want a problem. Bang, right from here, hammer strike, hook. You're going to get a cross punch into your hook punch. So bang, 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 bang. You can go right to elbows, whatever. Just hinging movements and unwind. striking. A little kempo in there. Hammer fist. Strong, gross motor skill movements. Keeping your chin down and just bringing your hands to your body, bringing your hands away from your body. Every time your hands go in or out, I'm striking. Ridge hand, elbows, you name it. I want you folks to take this stuff seriously. Don't be a bully. Naturally, my disclaimer is anything you learn from any of my videos, take them seriously and use them to protect your family, innocent people, yourselves. That's what martial arts is all about. Martial arts is about the refusal to accept someone's antagonistic energy, their violent energy. I hope that Johnny learns from an elbow to the face not to do that to someone else in the future. And you could actually save other people's lives by stopping people from being violent. I hope this was interesting to you, and I hope that this was a great opening, okay, to a lot of things we're going to work on. We're going to work on boxing, we're going to work on kickboxing, Kempo, traditional martial arts, a lot of fun stuff, drilling, chaining, training, weightlifting. Be prepared. There's a whole different wave of information coming at you folks, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. And, this is just messing around a little bit, just an introduction, things to think about. And, you might be advanced, you might have your black belt, in whatever style, you might have trained for 10, 15, 20 years, have your fights full contact, but you never thought, for example, of saying, I don't want a problem, I don't want to fight you. And then you learn something from this video, okay? Say it loud, say it clear. I don't want to fight, I don't want a problem. Very, very important. Again, to just save you from a lawsuit. Very serious, folks. I hope you're all well. Let me know in the comments below if this was interesting to you, if this made you think, if this provoked some thought. Let me know if you like training, if you're open to training, if something you want to get into. Let's help each other out. Please subscribe if this gave you some value, entertainment value, and /or value in the sense of knowing how to defend yourself and just awareness. We're going to get into some details in the future. Take care, everybody.